Injuries for this week. Juwan Jennings will be doubtful. Debo Samuel questionable. Elijah Mitchell questionable. Greenlaw questionable. Flanagan Fowles questionable. Go ahead.
Elijah's injury?
Tripped up his knee yesterday at the end of practice.
Tripped up his knee?
His knee got tripped up and dinged his knee.
With Debo's knee, what is that, a sprain or is that a bruise? What is that?
I'm not sure.
How do you feel about?
You said Elijah banged his knee? He tripped and then banged his knee?
Yeah.
What's your level of confidence and how has Ronnie Bell increased your confidence in him by the way he's played?
A lot. I mean, he started in preseason, started in practice, carried over to the games. He's been great in these first 3 weeks. Played really well without the ball, and when he's got opportunities, he's done exactly what he's expected to do, and gets better in practice every day, and been real excited with him so far.
How did Brandon Ayuk go through practices?
He had a real good week. Yeah, he's good to go off the injury report, so excited to have him back.
Just the style which Debo Samuel plays, obviously delivers a lot of blows, takes a lot of blows. Does that give you pause about whether he could go, given a rib injury?
No, I think his rib feels good. I think that's not a problem for him. Just had to stay off his legs most of this week to get some of the soreness out of his knee, and he was able to go some today for the first time, so that gives him a chance there for Sunday.
A lot gets made of the versatility of McCaffrey and Debo, but how much does what Ayuk can do from the X receiver position do for your offense?
A ton. I mean, every guy is so important that we have out there, and every guy is a very good player, and every guy affects the other player too. So depending where they roll the defense, I mean, everyone's got matchups and matchup advantages, but Ayuk can run all the routes that any receiver can. He can play outside, he can play inside. He can play like a fast, quick guy, and he can play like a long, big guy. So Ayuk is a very versatile player.
You haven't faced too many runs defensively. You got these guys coming in, and the Cowboys and the Browns, so it's a good stretch here. But what's your confidence level in the run defense right now?
I mean, it's been good so far, but you're right. I don't think we've been challenged a ton in it. I think our biggest challenge will be this week, and just what you mentioned going ahead, I think it'll only get stronger. So we got our work cut out for us. We're well aware of that. They've been committing to it. They've been blocking it well, and their runner's been running hard, and they got a quarterback element that always makes it a problem. So we got to be on our stuff this week.
What's the exchange has been like with Brock as he's developed since last year, this year, like during the week and during the game? Is he more assertive with you, or does he still sit back and listen, or how would you describe the way your interaction is?
Almost the same as it's always been. Brock processes everything, so he's Brock. Every time you talk to him, he sits and listens for a while. You can see him think, you can see him try to understand everything, and then he always talks if he's got questions. But in the games, he's more processes stuff. If he sees something different, he'll tell you right away. But Brock's one of the easier players I've been around to talk to. There's not much. There's 0 layers there. He's
At the point now where he'll say, like, look, I think this will work, or does he leave that to you?
I mean, most people leave that to the coach. Usually players aren't out there thinking about all that stuff. They're out there thinking about their job and stuff. I mean, there's more stuff that goes on the quarterback's plate than any line of work that I've ever been around. So the stuff that they got to control and everything, it's very rare that they're thinking of blocking schemes and route combinations and coverages, but they know what the plan is throughout the week. They know what they feel on stuff. I know what they feel on stuff. And as the game unfolds, we all know what we're expecting, and the conversations are usually what's gone differently. And then it's, hey, are we going to that play that's different? Because we said they might do this, and I know what you're thinking. You still want to go to that, like stuff like that. And that's usually relayed to Greasy and stuff, who's sitting there going over pictures with him on the bench, and a lot of stuff's relayed back when I'm out there by the white.
What other lines of work have you been in besides football, Kyle?
I was a ball boy for the Niners in 92, 94. I guess that's football, but it's in the equipment world. And that's it. So that I've seen. I'm even throwing other sports in there, but I haven't coached any, so I'm just taking a wild guess. But quarterback's got a lot on his plate.
Will you have to elevate a receiver or two, and who would be in line?
It'll be Chris or Willie. Both of those guys are the same guys in subtly different ways to us, but we got a lot of confidence in both of them, and we'll figure that out based on which guys are down.
You wouldn't have both of those guys up?
We could, yep. Only allowed 2 guys up, so it plays into everything, though. So we'll see how it goes with the guys that are questionable. All right, thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.